You join me today at Severn Valley Country Park, Alveley. I'm actually going to walk from Severn Valley Country Park to Bridgnorth alongside the River Severn. I know there's a pathway that sort of runs alongside the Severn Valley Railway, and obviously also a pathway by the river, so I'm not exactly sure how to complete the trail, but that is my plan. And then when I get to Bridgnorth, it's probably about a 7 or 8 mile walk, I think, so it's very hot. It's the longest day of the year, so I might either see if I can get a bus back or an Uber. I would look at the train. I've got a yearly pass on the train, but unfortunately the train's not running today. So yeah, we'll might get to Bridgnorth, maybe have a Wetherspoons meal, and then worry about getting back after that. So I've crossed the bridge, across the river from the Severn Valley Country Park. Normally I'd have took the history trail to the left, which leads you down to the train station, which is called Country Park, I think. And then obviously from there you can walk along to Hampton Loade, the next train station, Hampton Loade. But I don't know whether when you get there, if it's a bit more long-winded then getting back to the river, so I'm going to try and stick with the river, as obviously I know that goes into Bridgnorth, and I think it's probably, you can get to the path easily enough, I presume. I don't know. I haven't planned it very well. It's been a last minute thing. But I think if I'd have gone along with the trains, the train track, there's a path definitely to Hampton Loade, but I don't know if it disappears then. So I thought I want to stick with the river path and see where that leads me. Eventually obviously Bridgnorth, but hopefully it's quite straightforward. So we're just at Hampton Loade. There's a pub there called the Unicorn, so that's the last place I think I can get a drink before Bridgnorth. So I think I'm about 2 miles in. I think probably got, I don't know, between 4 and 5 miles yet, probably to Bridgnorth. Probably less as the crow flies, but obviously with the winding river, it's I think more than that. So yeah, it's the longest day of the year today, and it needs to be, because it's already getting on late afternoon. I think I've got another probably couple of hours to go before we get to Bridgnorth and have a nice cold drink and some tea. Cloud looks, yeah, I've got no coat, but it's very warm and humid, so as long as it's not a storm, a bit of rain wouldn't be a problem at all. It'd be quite nice and refreshing. Like I say, without thunder and lightning, I love a good thunderstorm, but preferably when I'm inside. Slowly getting there. It's all this sort of terrain through lots of undergrowth, which makes it difficult and a bit slower, but it's beautiful. There's wildlife everywhere, beautiful, yeah, lots of lovely birds and insects and butterflies, some lovely flowers to the side of me, and obviously the river. It really is beautiful. The path's pretty much gone, as you can see. A lot of the undergrowth now is pretty much up to my chin. So it's a bit better here, actually, starting to clear again. Yeah, and it's started to rain, just a little dribble, but it's quite nice in this humidity. 6.3 miles in, but I only started recording from once I got onto the river, so probably it's 7 miles from the car, walking down from the country park to the river. So yeah, hot and bothered now. Terrain's difficult just because it's so up and down and undergrowth, and it's not flat to stand on, so I'm tired now, hot and bothered. But I think I'm probably about a mile, maybe a mile and a half from Bridgnorth. I can't really tell from the map on Strava that I'm using, but I'd say it's about a mile and a half, maybe a mile, so we're talking maybe another half an hour. So we're nearly there. Looking forward to having a bite to eat and having a nice cold drink. Bridgnorth in sight, finally. And there's the bypass that crosses the river into Bridgnorth. That's the way I normally come to Bridgnorth, and I often look down at the river and wonder how you get around there and see people walking, so now I know.